here's how we built our batting cage. This is sort of custom made, really just sort of homemade, I guess is maybe the better way to put that. We got these cranks from Shelby Industries. These part numbers are probably really helpful for you if you're looking. It's been a couple years since we put this up, but I had a couple questions on how we sort of built the cage in the backyard. And these are just cemented in. These poles actually come out because you can actually take the cage down, which we do in the winter here. But this is just the crank, right? We bought this crank. We bought these brackets that go on. These are just really long fence posts. You know, the steel fence posts, so they just don't break. It goes about 3 feet into the ground. That right there is just the bottom. That's just another fence post. That's just a diameter bigger. And so these things can slide out of the ground. We can put the cap on this thing at the end of the day. But again, we bought these brackets as well. And these of course get bolted on, and then the crank goes onto the brackets right in here, right, as you can see. And then we have some stainless steel wire. I think this is 1/8 of an inch stainless steel wire that we have, of which we thread through. And then it goes, and I wish you could see that well enough. And of course, that I'm making the video, I've forgotten what this little thing is called, but you can pick those up at Home Depot. These cranks I had to pick up online. I think I actually went directly to their website, which is on there somewhere, I'm sure. But they're you know, shelbyindustries.com, I think, or something like that. And then we thread that through that. Again, why the word has lost me, I can't think of it. And then we put these carabiners on the wire here. You can see we put the carabiners on the wire. We hang the net then on the carabiners. And then on the other side is actually our fence. We could have done it both sides, but on the other side is the fence. And on this side, we simply just built a little hook system, and we actually just hook it right onto the pole. And that's it. So you have the stretch of the net. You have the stainless steel wire going through these cranks, and that's how we did it. It works well for us. It's about 50 feet. You know, we bought a 55-foot net, excuse me, a 50-foot net, and we have a 55-foot space. I've found, I didn't realize this was going to happen, but the net actually, over time, and you need to replace these probably every 2 or 3 years, depending on how well you treat them, but it actually stretches a lot. It was a lot. We actually had to pull down and get a, just because the actual batting cage net stretches over time. So we actually had to go into the net just to keep it taut in there and give some actual height to it. But you know, that's roughly it. This is sort of our backyard cage and how we made it work for us. And that's it. Simple enough.